Welcome back guys to another video. So today we'll be analyzing us30. As we all know that tomorrow the markets are opening and you don't want to be caught in the wrong side of the market, guys. So first and for all, you know me, I like to highlight my highs and lows before I do everything. So now let me get my high, which is this one. Okay, let me get my lows, guys, so which is this one. And again, we do have the other one here, so it can take us the whole day if we were to do these things, because us30 has been buying for quite a long time, and us30 will continue going up until we die, just like Nason and Red. I'm not denying that it does sometimes sell, but most of the time us30, it's on the uptrend, guys. So now I'm going to connect my three important touches, guys. Remember, for the trend line to be valid, you have to have at least two touches. Then the third one, we know that it has a higher impact of the market turning around on that area, guys. So never get complicated or confused when you do these things, guys. So here's my first trend line. Mind you, remember the rule that whenever you draw a trend line, you must make sure that you draw them on top of your wicks, guys. You see, you draw them on top of your wick so that the trend line can be valid, guys, you know. So now let me do the opposite below and see if the trend line will still be valid, guys. Okay, here's my trend line below. Okay, now let me make it more visible. Okay, great, guys. Now we can see that my trend line is more visible and valid. Okay, because here we've got our first touch, you see, then we have got our second touch, then we've got our third touch. What is it that we can learn on this? Okay, whenever the market touches this point, it buys. Whenever the market touches this point, it buys. Okay, so it has been happening on this trend line, I mean. So again, what we can learn on this is that the market has been respecting our trend line, guys. So those who are saying trend lines don't work, they're lying to you, guys. Trend line do work as long as you know how to apply them, guys. You understand? So now we are going to switch into the lower time frames, guys. So right now I'm going to dive into the 4-hour time frame and see if I can see the market more clearer and be able to check other things that are going to help us. So here I'm on the 4-hour time frame, guys. So what is it that you can learn on this 4-hour time frame? So let me just highlight this thing so that it can show us. Okay, so what is it that we can learn on the 4-hour time frame, guys, is that once the market reach this point, guys, you see, once the market reach this point, it sells all the time. You see, first touch, second touch, third touch, and also here the market has been consolidating, guys. The market has been consolidating on this point. So what is it that we can learn about this now, guys, since tomorrow the market is opening, guys? So according to my analysis, I expect the market to at least consolidate on this area, then it sells, guys. You see, then it sells. That's what I'm anticipating about tomorrow's direction, guys. You see, let me put it here. Okay, so the reason why I'm anticipating a sell is that if you can have a look here, the market came to this point, then it bought, ne? So the market came to this point, then it bought, ne? So the very same thing is happening when the market reaches this point. It does what? It sells. So here, if you can check, we are at this point, guys. You see, we are at this point. That's why I'm saying the market will sell up until this point. The market will sell up until this point. Then that's when we can have our gold buys up until this point, guys. You see, so when the market reaches this point, what I can anticipate is that if it reaches our resistance, that's when the market will drop a bit, up until our support. So this is what I'm anticipating tomorrow on us30. So before I can end things, let me check the 15 minutes time frame and see if I can see something different on this. So in case if there's any, I can be able to highlight it quickly. Okay, so now let me check the current price. So now I just have to clear my drawings, because as you can see now my chart is it's now messy, and you know me, I dislike when the charts are like that. Okay, so now we are on the 15 minutes time frame, guys. What is it that we can learn on the 15 minutes time frame? Okay, so when the market closed, guys, the market closed with some buys. The market was buying. Okay, so those who are scalping, guys, on the 15 minutes time frame, you can have something like this. The market can push, it can push up until this area. Then that's when we can have our comfortable starts, guys, to the downside. Okay, something like this can happen, especially for those who are swing traders, guys, you understand. But overall, when I check even on the 4-hour time frame, the overall direction for us30 is that tomorrow we should at least aim for sales, guys, because the market has been respecting our trend line throughout. So this is what we should expect when the market opens tomorrow. So here's our 4-hour time frame. Now we can see that if the market doesn't give us sales when the market opens trade, then we should wait for it to go back up until this point. We know that this is one of our most valuable points. Then that's when the market can have some sales up until this point, guys. Then if it goes back, or if it manages to break this line, then we can expect our take profit here. Yeah.